Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
All right. It's Wayne with halftoflip.com. Here we are. We're down here, about ready to start working. I haven't done really much of anything today. I have my little routine that I have in the beginning. I pull my numbers and write those all down and release any unsolds that I might have now that we have our listings back, because it's May the 2nd. Yep, already in May. Forgot to make one yesterday. It was a little different. My mom wasn't here, so I didn't get much done other than system work. So doesn't like putting out a 2-minute video saying, hey, I did system work today. So I just skipped it. I think I'm going to try something new this week. I continually see people saying that they have a better response from eBay by continuously uploading new listings every day. And like on previous videos, I've said that although we might get 300 done in a month, it might be all in a few days. So what I want to try to do now is I like doing one process at a time instead of the whole process every day. So what I need to kind of do is learn how to keep it revolving rather than bringing in 400 items of clothes, do 400 items of sort, then 400 sheets, then give all 400 to my wife, so on and so forth. I think some of that is definitely where my bottlenecking is. So I need to maybe split it up. So instead of doing all of the process, I do as much as I can of that process in one day. The following day, I do the next step, and try to keep it revolving. That way, the bottleneck kind of slows down, and the fact that it takes me 2 weeks to do the one load instead of continuously adding, I run out of product, and sometimes I can get to the bins and sometimes I can't. I mean, I can always run down to the local thrift, but I figured if I try it this week, try to get a flow going and see if it improves. So instead of beating myself up trying to get 2 totes done a day off every one of them, if I can get what I want to list. So if it's going to take a 3-day cycle, I know that I need, if I'm uploading, say 20 a day, I need 60 photographed. So instead of trying to beat myself up to trying to get all of them as much as I can photographed in the one day, I get my 60 done, start my next step, run that next step, and then I can photograph the next, whatever that group is. I'd like to get it up to 20. I think we're about 15 right now. So like today, I think it's going to be, I think I'm going to try to do like a 2-day process. It might end up being 3, so I gotta play with it a little bit. But I think I'm going to, like today, I'm going to shoot 30 pieces of clothing. The 30 pieces will get today and tomorrow taken care of. And then tomorrow I will try to get, and it might just be 30 pieces of clothing on my sort for my wife, so that every other day she'll release, because she can get about 20 done in a night without a problem. So, and that's kind of where we were. So if I can get that build up, which everything that we've done I've kept in my drafts. So I have I think I have 50 probably drafts in both stores. So I have some leeway to keep in there till we get things sorted out to actually how much we're going to have to do per night to start a continuous flow. But I think that might prevent some of the bottlenecking, and it can will give us the opportunity to be able to continuously every day upload new listings. So we'll see. Tomorrow it might change. I was just trying to, I was going through some stuff yesterday, and we're gonna see. That's just, it was kind of the common theme off everybody's post. And of course, you, as much as you read or as much as you watch, you know, nobody knows. They're just assuming, because every time it's at the end, well, I do this, but I don't know if it's working or not. So I don't know. It's no different than me saying that if I dinker in it, I get sales. I've dinkered in it before and never got a single sale. I could get no sales. I could dinker in it for a day, and then bam, like a miracle, I get all these sales. So I don't know what it is. And it's so aggravating not to know, especially when, you know, your livelihood is this. So one thing that kills me more than anything is I love the promoted listings. I think that's great. If they will push my stuff in front of everybody else's, I'm all for it. What I think is absolutely hilarious is I can put out stuff at a 10% and get, we'll say, 900 views for that 10%. I can lower it down to 1% where they're only making 1% of it, and it'll be like 850 views. And then sometimes it's over that 900. So you would think the more money they would make, the more that they would push in front of somebody, but I don't care. So instead of me wasting my money and putting them out there for 8 to 10%, I've dropped all of mine down to 1%. And like, I'm only giving 17 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents away at a time, rather than, you know, $1.50, $3. It's just crazy. So I've done that with both stores so far, and I'm still getting as many views, and I am getting just as many sales. So I'll much rather give them 1% than 10. I don't know at what point that you would actually have to give them the amount before they would actually try to force your stuff ahead. Now, when it first came out, I didn't give any kind of discounts. I threw 20% out, and I sold a lot. I did sell a lot. So it's definitely something I would like to play with again to see if it's still the same way. But if you ask anybody, when the promotions first came out, it was great. And then as soon as they opened it up and flooded it, it was just, it's just noise now. It's no different than anything else. So that's today. I'm going to knock out, I think we're going to do, what'd I say, 30? We're going to do 30 pictures today, and we're going to get those drafted. And that's the goal for today. It's low, but I much rather see continuous work. But I mean, I'm not going to stop working because I got it done, but I want to give it a week to see if I can get a flow going that's fast enough, because I've always learned that the more you do in a single process, the faster it becomes. So if I'm going to take pictures, I got to set up everything, got to get everything ready, take my pictures, bag them all up and put them away. I got to do that for one, or if I did 100 of them, it's going to be a lot faster. So we're going to do this and see if it works. And if not, I haven't lost anything because I'm still working. So that's what we're doing. We're going to get this stuff, taking pictures and pull our orders and be done for the day. So till tomorrow, you guys have fun. Later.
Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. And here we are. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to continue to follow my journey, make sure you subscribe. So until then, I'll catch you on the flip side. Good night. Goodbye. See you later. Toodaloo.